Hi there, Marco here. This video is a step-by-step guide on how to open an account on Freetrade, and I'm also gonna place an order to buy a stock for as little as £3. And why £3? Well, you could place an order for £2, but there are reasons and I'm gonna tell you everything later in the video. So let's get started. Now, the first thing to do is to click on the first link in the description below, and it's gonna be that link that will allow you to get one free share valued up to £200. So click on it, and that's where you should be right now. So the next thing, as you can see, this is the free share value from £3 to £200. And so the next thing is to click on get the app, and you would be sent to the Apple Store, because this mobile that I'm using now is an Apple, but it would work the same on Android. So then at this point, click on get to install the app, and after installing it, that's what you should be looking at. So you click on open, and that would just open the app, and so you'll be greeted with this image of Freetrade. How beautiful is that? So then you click on continue, and so on this screen you need to actually add your email address. Just use your personal one that you use for most of your applications, because that is gonna be associated to your name. So just type it in. At this point, you also have to verify that that's your email. So just click on open mail app, like in this case, then Gmail, and then you click on want to open Gmail, click on open, and this is the email you will receive. So at this point, you just click on login to Freetrade, and as you can see, it's now asking for the 4-digit code, which is gonna be your password when you use the app, both for when you access the app and also when you place the order. And if it all goes well, at this point, you need to just enter your name and surname. And now on this other screen, you obviously have to enter your date of birth. So just scroll the dial until you get to the desired date of birth. And on this screen, you need to enter your postcode. So let's do it real quick. I cannot show you my address for privacy reasons, obviously, but also in this case, you just need to scroll the dial and get to the right address, and then press continue. And so on this screen, you just have to enter your nationality. And if you have dual nationality, there is also a section down there that basically gives you the possibility to get extra help so that you can compile your data. So click on it if you need to do that. Otherwise, just scroll on the dial and then click on continue. And once you selected it, you also need to enter your national ID, or if you are English, you need to enter your national insurance number. And then you have to confirm that you are not a US citizen, or you have dual US citizenships, or you are a US tax resident. That is very important, because by checking this box, you would get a discount, a tax discount on all the dividends that you get. So without checking the box, you would have removed 30% of the dividend, pay the tax in the US. Otherwise, by checking the box and by doing what's right, you would get just a 50% reduction of the dividend. So just check it basically if that applies to you. And now this is the point where you decide whether you want a general account, which is free, or an ISA. Now the ISA is £3 a month, and to be honest, if you're just getting started and if you want just to invest like £100, it doesn't make sense for you to go for an ISA, because it's just not too much. If you instead you're looking to actually invest a decent amount, then it would make sense. But just think that normally the stock market returns 8% a year on average, and so that means that if you invest, you need to hopefully be able to cover all the costs of this ISA. If you are undecided and you want to know if the ISA on Freetrade is for you or not, well, at the end of this video, I'm gonna link another video that is about a review of Freetrade versus Trading 212. These are the two cheapest apps in the UK, but to start, I will pick a general account, which is £0, and so you cannot go wrong for free stuff. And it's now creating your profile. Well, it takes a bit of time, to be honest. It's not like 100% immediate. And it's then asking me to send me notifications. Allow, do not allow. I'm gonna go for don't allow. And then there are all these suggestions, which I'm gonna just skip ahead and make sure that I get to, again, another notification saying get important updates. Well, I said no earlier. I'm gonna go for not now. Thank you, mate. And now I'm gonna press on get started. So I'm finally signed up, but now it's asking me to complete your US tax exemption. And so to move on to that step, you need to click on it like this, and then you click on continue. So all these boxes are to certify that you're not a US person, and all the things that I mentioned earlier in the video. So read them all, and then make sure to put a check in each box like this. So I've checked all the boxes, and now I press continue. Now the next screen I cannot show because it literally includes includes all my data. But at this point, if everything checks out, if you've done the right things, you should just be able to put a check in I certify that the beneficiary owner is resident in United Kingdom, and then you press continue, obviously. And then again, you have another document to read, and you just have to read it and then apply a check on this box and then press on submit. And you finally got through that stage. Well done. So now we are looking at topping up and waiting for the money to come through on the account. And once again, you just have to hit on that step to make sure that we then move on to this screen. So in my case, I'm gonna go for an instant bank transfer because this way I'm gonna get my money instantly, and also I feel like it's safer. And so you would select it and then get onto this screen, and also you click on continue because that's basically telling you lots of things. But now you need to enter your sort code and account number. Now if you've done everything correctly, you should get to this point where it's asking you how much money you want to put on your Freetrade account. I'm gonna suggest you to add at least £3. Gonna add £3 and then press on continue. Now at this point you'd select your bank account. And so if everything went well, you would get your £3 deposit as I did. And so you would click on OK and it's already on your account. And so congratulations, you have your very own Freetrade account. And at this point, before we place an order to buy a share, we can actually check the free share that if you've done everything correctly, you will receive. So on this page, you would just go down and see that there is a free share queued for you. So you would click on it and realize that it will be revealed in 7 to 10 working days. So give it some time, it will come through. And if you have issues, just let me know in the comment section and I will help you. But at this point, we're gonna have a look at how to find a stock on Freeshare and then buy it. And to do that, you would click on discover. And then at this point, you could actually have a look at the selection of stocks that Freetrade has got for you. There are so many suggestions if you don't know what you're going for. But let's imagine that you know exactly what you want to buy. For example, you want to buy Tesla. Now, what you want to do is to tap on the top bar and then type Tesla. And that will bring up a number of options for Tesla. But anyway, you click on Tesla. And then at this point, maybe you want to scroll down and have a look at all the data that Freetrade gives you for free. For example, the PE ratio, all that stuff, if that's something that interests you. And then you click on buy. And as I told you earlier in the video, you could place an order for £2. But then it says, if you place this trade, you may not be able to sell the holding in future if its value drops below £2. So what we are going to do is to place an order for £3, which is worth at the time of recording 0.065. And this is a fractional share. So you're not buying the whole share, you're buying just a fraction of it. And then you click on review order. And as you can see, there is a cost because that's the way Freetrade makes money. They charge you 0.45%. The Forex rate, because we are buying now Tesla, which is public on the American stock market, and so we are paying dollars. We are converting our pounds in dollars and then using those dollars to pay for Tesla. When you sell a share and you do more or less what we did now, you're gonna pay another 0.45%, and that's the way Freeshare makes money and they keep in business. Speaking of which, I'm gonna make more videos on Freetrade because this is a business. They will have your money, they will invest it for you, but they are a business overall. And if they go bust, guys, there are laws in place to get your money back, but there might be some repercussions. Obviously, your money will not just come back to you straight away. So I'm gonna make video updates to make sure that Freetrade is actually in a good state of health in terms of business. They are doing well so that we are not gonna have any issues when we invest money with them. But now let's go back to the order and I'm just gonna press on confirm buy. And at this point, I will also have to add the 4-digit code that I picked earlier in the video. And at the time of recording, the order is queued. And as they say that the order will not just go through straight away. But don't you worry, it will be action after 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. Over the weekend, the stock market is closed. And if you want a full review of Freetrade, watch this video. The video on the screen right now is a full-blown review of Freetrade and you will know everything about this app. So what you're waiting for? Click on the video.